Thank you so much, Nifemi. The chairman of the Nigerian Economic Summit Group, Mr. Niyi Yusuf, has tasked Nigerians to embrace a new wave of bold and structural reforms to enable sustainable growth and prosperity. Mr. Yusuf said this while addressing the press ahead of the 31st Nigerian Economic Summit, themed "The Reform Imperative, Build a Prosperous and Inclusive Nigeria" by 2030, scheduled to hold in Abuja. The NESG chairman explained further that the removal of fuel subsidies and the harmonization of exchange rates has narrowed fiscal deficits and restored a measure of sustainability. He emphasized that reforms must go beyond crisis management. Mr. Yusuf recalled that the NESG has, over the past 3 decades, influenced landmark policies in pensions, telecommunications, agriculture, and energy, while also providing the blueprint for Nigeria's recovery from the 2016 recession.
The Nigerian Economic Summit has remained a constant platform for setting national priorities, pushing evidence-based reforms, and for building consensus between government, the private sector, and other partners. Today, our charge is to sustain the momentum, to deepen the culture of collaboration, and to commit to the structural reforms that will define Nigeria's next 3 decades. Therefore, our tasks at Next 31 in October are very clear. It is really about translating resilience into renewal and reforms into real inclusive prosperity for every Nigerian.
Our consistent recommendation for the last decade is that Nigeria needs to pivot to an infrastructure financing architecture where our infrastructure stock, especially the bankable ones, are concessioned or delivered through public-private partnerships that are competitive, transparent, and efficient. Competitive means that you don't just give it to your friends. Right? You bring into the concession bid the most qualified, technically, and the most capable financially to deliver it.